more of my book, very briefly, I'll just explain. All the degrees, the critical degrees of balance have a unique relationship. Commitment, determination, motivation, persuasion, and surrender. Okay? And this ascent, we must master these all collectively, or we will fail them together. So if we don't make a successful ascent to peace, it's not a going back and to the last level. Remember, we are now above the clouds. We are free falling down, and you fall at the temple. So we don't want to mess this one up. Okay, we have to get this right the first time. This speaks to the importance of our scheduled assessments, and there's more evidence that we cannot sit idle or stand still in our quest. So we have to keep progressing, have to keep making forward progress in our journey here. Failure to escape the pool is the primary reason why so many Christians never make vertical progress. Rather, they go around in circles year after year and become mired in a routine salvation. The reason why this is the case, unlike the headwinds, remember the headwinds, the second part of our quest that was against us? They vary, okay? But the pool, like gravity, is a constant force. So if you are putting forth the same output year after year, you would naturally evolve into a circular motion. Because, that's what it's doing to you. You're going in circles year after year because you're not growing, you're not putting forth any more effort, and that constant force of the pool, it has to go around the circle. Now it's routine salvation. Go to church twice a week, every church service is the same, nothing hardly changes, and you're now in a routine salvation. Okay? The pool is the main reason why this is the case in many churches. Okay? We have to exceed in our effort. Now, once we escape the pool, we are above the situation we're in. Any questions about that? Okay, so how would we obtain peace? For the first time in our lesson, we're not going to go back in time today. Instead, we're going to go forward in time. What's going to happen on August 1st, 2010? What day is that? That's phase on? Hey, look, I'll give you a picture. August 1st, 2010.
It's on a Sunday.
Yeah, it's on Sunday. It is. You got any good friends in this classroom? It's Friends Day. Okay? Man, get a friend, send an email or a card, something to e-card. Jeez. So if you have anyone got friends? I got a friend, my wife was my friend. I own a friend. So anyway, the key to obtaining peace is by choosing our friends wisely. Okay? It actually is International Friendship Day. Okay? Our friends or associates are our greatest threat to losing our peace. Okay? And most of the time, folks who we say are our friends, not really our friends. And sometimes we put more confidence in folks than we should. Remember, Satan's not going to approach you with the red flag saying it's wartime. Because it's not going to pick them off. So he gets a friend of yours. So do you think, well, that person is nice. Or I like brother so-and-so or whatever. And that friend all of a sudden goes in there and you know what? That brother over there, he's so rocky. You know what he did a few days ago? Or now all of a sudden, all this noise is starting to get back in your life. And you can't hear that still small voice. Your friends are compromising your peace. Your so-called friends. We should have fewer friends as we ascend the pinnacle. I guarantee you this. You will find one thing to be true. As you ascend the pinnacle of holiness, you will find there are fewer people moving up, while the crowds are all congregating on the bottom, slipping and sliding, walking around in circles, in and out. So everyone else is down there. Once you start to go higher and higher, you say, okay, whoa, ain't no one up here. It's just us, Pastor. A true friend is the only kind of friend that we should have. Accordingly, we must separate our friends from our associates. Okay? We have to do that. Now, I'm not saying don't support people unless they're on your level, spiritual level. I'm just saying be wise. About he who winneth souls is wise. We must be wise in how we engage people. Sometimes not trying to be too close to them is not the best thing for them or us. Pray for folks, fast for folks, give folks, the word. But don't be too close to them. Okay? We cannot be a friend to others without first being a good friend to ourselves. Therefore, we cannot concede the spiritual high ground. Pastor Harrison used a very good example here. When a car falls into a ditch, does a tow truck follow the car in the ditch to help them out? That makes sense, Pastor Faison?
No, sir.
What does a tow truck do, sir?
He stays outside of the ditch.
He stays outside of the ditch. That way, by having a spiritual high ground with our associates and friends, we can successfully help them out of the ditch.
Yep.
As soon as we get too close to them in the ditch, we compromise any potential we have helping them.
Amen.
And people are doing that today. They're getting too close to folks. Don't concede the spiritual high ground. Okay? Don't do that. Any questions on peace? Okay. That was joy and peace. And now we have obtained balance. We've hit 3 milestones. We've broken off from sin. We've merged our Father's will. And now we're spiritually balanced. We've entered the isle of joy and peace. This is to godliness. And this is my final one today. And this is the order of a perfect union. A perfect union. Okay? Bless you.
But refuse profane and old wives' fables, and exercise thyself rather unto godliness. For bodily exercise profiteth little, but godliness is profitable unto all things, having promise of the life that now is, and of that which is to come.
Godliness is profitable unto all things. In this lesson, we're going to talk about reestablishing a perfect union with our Creator that we had in the Garden of Eden, but was lost. And this is the climax of the redemption process. We're now going to have a relationship with Him like He had with the first man Adam. Godliness is found in the scriptures 15 times. Godliness is not being as the Most High. It is being like Him. It's our knowledge of Him. It's the first level of the perfection. This is our final sin. Holiness. We've got the power, we release all the power of the Holy Spirit. We have now achieved balance. And now the third and final phase is our perfection. Okay? These last 5 degrees are going to make us perfect. God is the first level we encounter, which is free of both the headwinds and the pool. Therefore, the remainder of our request will be, for the most part, free of the strong resistance. Isn't that beautiful? For the first time in your life, imagine sin is not an option. The flesh is subjugated and defeated. Satan can't touch you anymore. There's no pool in your life. You don't feel the spiritual pool. The heavens are gone. All of a sudden, the table is set for you and your Creator to have a perfect relationship. Okay? The table is now set for that. So what is godliness? It's the highest level of spirituality which allows mankind to establish that perfect union and communicate with the Father at the highest level. That's godliness. It's restoration, reconciliation, and communion. Okay? All these 3 degrees constitute our perfect union with our Creator. Restoration is reestablishment, a return to a former or unimpaired state. Restoration is something that was taken away or lost. Okay? So, the thing is, what was impaired is man's relationship with the Creator. Because we allow sin to enter our world, that is impaired. Consequently, we are lost without Him. Okay? The majority of us should or would look to